building a computer. Okay. Let's move this back into position. I think that's where I want it. And actually, I kind of gonna rearrange things. Was this like not charged? Okay, yeah, it's charged. That's not the right way. That's not the right way. That's the right way. There we go. Don't unfold table. Perfect. Okay. I need this. This. Yes, I know. Give me a second. Got it. Oh, I have to do it for my other phone then. Where's a paper towel? My forehead it is like so warm in here. Moved a better fan in here, which is probably gonna be loud for some of you, especially over on TikTok, but oh well. I cleaned this room and I lost the paper towel roll. Oh, it's right here. I had it in a decent spot. Sorry. Sweaty mess. I just drove home, so it's been a fun day. Went to the movies because I did not want spoilers about a specific movie. And so I went and saw that movie. And I might also go see it again very soon. I need to find this thing so I can put it on the video. Oh, my phone's at like 10%, so. Let me make sure this is from the right shop. And also really hope that they don't... Dang it, request in review, so I can't... It's gonna be on my showcase at some point. I'm not gonna make money off of it if it's not in my showcase, though. Gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna do a video about it anyway, and not many people are gonna watch the live stream. How's it going, everyone over on YouTube? Okay. I'm also going to do a video about it, so I'm not too worried about it not being on my showcase. Maybe it'll be awesome and they'll be like, hey, we put it on your showcase like while you were live, so I can put it on for you guys to see it. Ugh. Let's see if we can get TikTok to be like closer in line with YouTube. You guys are lower than YouTube, but I don't care. Like, sorry, if you're over on TikTok, YouTube's my priority at this point. And I know some ways to get it so YouTube will be a little bit better. Or not YouTube, TikTok will be a little bit better. This is my dull knife. This is not the one I've sharpened, isn't it? Oh, that's all glued down on that side. Okay, I have to do it on this side. Ooh, special foil tape. Also, this thing feels like it's just gonna bust open once I release these. How's it going, Nadia? Oh yeah, I figure chat is gonna stabilize after a while. Like, it's only the first few times I've streamed on YouTube. Let me actually pull up chat on my laptop over here so I can see it easier. Because I can see TikTok pretty easily, and it is just people joining. But YouTube doesn't have a fancy feature yet. I have no way to control the audio on YouTube. Like, there's nothing in the app to control audio. It's the same over on TikTok, so. Like, I might be able to, maybe if I use the other mic. Drain the battery on 2 microphones at the same time. Let's go. The entire reason I'm doing this is so I can do that. Now I can read chat a lot better. I have an AC unit in my office. I have a portable AC unit in my office. But that's about it. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Oh, I'm gonna be here forever. Oh my gosh, this book is so thick. How many pieces is this one? I don't think it says how many pieces. Once I put the video out on TikTok about this, you guys can buy it through the TikTok shop, and it helps give me kickbacks for it. FYI. Like, I know people are gonna want this like right now. There should be a link at the bottom of the video, but I can't do it yet. They have to review letting me put the link there. I'm trying to find if this says how many pieces it is. I've been in contact with the brand who makes this, so I might beg them to put the pieces on the front of it. Will you sub back? No, I don't do sub for sub. That's not a great way to get followers on YouTube, by the way. Okay, let's see if I can put this like right there. You guys can see what I'm building behind me this whole time. Oh my gosh, that is a thing. That's like an actual mouse pad. It's small, but it's like an actual mouse pad in there. Okay. Let's find out what bags I'm going to need. Oh my gosh. It actually shows you, okay. So bags 1 through 5 are going to be the tower. And then 6 through 9, no. 6 through 8 are the monitor, which the monitor has some fun features. And then bags 9 are the mouse and keyboard. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Oh. Okay. Let me move the thing over here because there is a microphone button, but I think it'll just mute my microphone. Let me see if I do this. Or okay, I'm gonna try a few things, guys. Let me know if the audio quality gets better over on YouTube. Because I think I want to cycle through. Yeah, because when I'm talking, it is perfectly loud on this. Sorry. Let me know if that sounds better. If not, I'll switch over to the... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna switch over to the other mic instead of the wireless ones. This is gonna be a little bit tricky because I need to take that out of the cold shoe. Sorry if you guys hear weird noises as I'm doing this. To make sure. Okay, YouTube, tell me if that is better. Right now, it might not be because I'm behind the microphone and it doesn't pick up as good behind it, but... How does that sound, YouTube? Trying to remember how to pronounce it properly. I think it's like Pantazzi is the name of the brand. Okay. So I need... That says 8 on it. That says 1. This says 6. Okay, there's another 1. That is a 9. 7. 6. Also, that was not a 6 I put down there earlier. That was a 9. That is a 6. There's a 5. This is the first time I've actually had to deal with bags that go up to 9 with this brand. The build I did before is the Five Nights at Freddy's characters. What's going on? You want attention? That is a 6. That is a 6. That is an 8. Oh my gosh, there are like 6 bags for 8. There's a 5. This audio probably sounds horrifying as I'm shuffling these bags around. Here, let me give you guys good audio. Yeah, if you guys end up buying it, wait until I have the link in my TikTok shop. YouTube, you guys can buy. I won't get a kickback from YouTube, but over on TikTok, please buy it through the TikTok shop because, oh my gosh, that would be lovely to get that kickback. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 16, 20, 24. There are 28 bags over there. I'm gonna be here all night building this, apparently. Like, this is my life now. I am just building this for the rest of my life. Okay. Oh, there are so many different size boards. Oh, that is pretty. That is metallic. I am so used to other brands of building blocks that sometimes when I see like a weird type of block that another brand uses, I'm just like, what in the world? Like, for instance, these ones. So it's a flat plate, but it has a rise up on the one side. Show both of you guys. And it has pieces sticking off that side. There are a few weird ones in the FNAF characters that I built that I'm just like, okay. Where are you from, bro? I am from the mythical land of TikTok. And so I'm talking to people over on TikTok out there. I just realized I still have like Cheeto dust from the popcorn I ate on my hands. Before I do this, I am going to... Yeah, I just got back from the movies and they had Cheeto popcorn. So I had to try it, but I only ate a little bit of it. So, like, okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but... Okay. Put those plates there because I don't know if I'm going to use them in this part of the build or a different part. You want me to let you outside? Yes, I just went and saw the third Deadpool movie, and I'm in shock, and I'm probably going to go see it again in, like, possibly tomorrow. I need to see if the person I've been messaging wants to go see it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I was going to meet up with someone from a dating app today, and we were going to go see it, and then they had to cancel on me, and I'm like, sorry, but I'm going to go see it anyway. Like, I'm just going to go see it. Yeah, I just got back from seeing Deadpool 3. I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything like that. I'm going to wait until people, like, have seen it and then talk about it, things like that. If I wasn't on a live stream building this, I would 100% be listening to a podcast talking about it, because one of my favorite podcasts that I support on Patreon did a spoiler cast for it of their thoughts, and I want to hear what they thought, because oh my gosh, I loved it. Can I simply explain a bat file? Simple explanation of a bat file, like, let me double check. Like, 99% sure I know how to explain it simply. I just want to make sure I'm thinking of the right thing. Okay, yeah. It's just... So, a bat file is a list of commands that you can type into Windows to get Windows to do things. Instead of having to type each command individually, you can run a bat file that will do it for you. They're also often called batch scripts or batch files. And who knows, after I set this thing up, I might be able to run one on this because of how intense this build is. Yes, it's basically a list of command prompt commands. It is especially very useful when you work in IT, because there are some commands you will do over and over and over again. And so having them in a batch file means you can just use that batch file to do it. The most common one that I know IT people usually have is a batch file for clearing out a printer queue. Because to properly clear out a printer queue, you need to stop the printer, spooler system. You need to then clear out the queue via a command, and then you need to start the printer spooler again. Hey! The Beard of Knowledge, how is it going? I see those gifts in there. Thank you for the heart. Could you guys guess that I dated a K-pop fan at one point because I do finger hearts? Also, thank you so much for the roses and the finger hearts. Yes. Let me dump these out and... Yeah, I dated someone who was a K-pop fan, and now I love K-pop. I haven't listened to K-pop in a while, but honestly, I love K-pop. Like, okay. I'm not even going to bother organizing those ones because those are all tiny little pieces. And then this is a 2x3 going on right here. I lost my YouTube chat. There we go. Thank you so much, and I'm glad I could help. If you run into any more questions you need answers to, let me know. Usually most things I know off the top of my head, but I usually want to check before I say anything because there are times when I could be wrong. And I want to make sure I give the best information I can. Oh, this thing's going to be massive. Where am I going to fit it? I'm going to have to rearrange like my collections of stuff, you guys. Like this is going to be holy step 4. Oh, you guys can see this right here. Okay. Also, the soundtrack for the Deadpool versus, or not Deadpool versus Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine. Just gotta play it cool. Wait for someone to not notice me. No, she jumped. Come here. No. I want to love you. Okay. Back to building. I am going to need 5 of these. So that is 4, 5. And then these are 10. Yep. And also, if you guys have any tech questions, feel free to ask as I am building this computer. Meow. Come here. Give a grumpy hello. I know you got scooped and you do not like getting scooped. This isn't child abuse. Mwah. Come on, let's let you out. Ready? Go. Oh, you do not want to go out there. It is raining right now. That would have been so tragic. She goes, runs out the window, and then gets really sad. Oh, I'm glad I realized that it was raining. Okay. So this, 3 of these in a row. Oh, that just disorganized some of those bags over there. Oh well. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Okay. Now, it looks like it is 2 of these and 2 of these. Woot. Now, slightly more complicated one is gonna be this. Then, okay, I see how this is working. I see what this is for. This is to also bridge those ones and keep them a little bit more stable. Honestly, it might run Oregon Trail. I know for one thing it plays Minesweeper. Okay, and I need to... Is it every one of these holes? It looks like it is every one of these holes. And then I have to do 1 by 1 flat pieces in the very small spots right here. And then that is a 10 long, which I think is this size. Yep. I guess I could have just, like, measured it by how many spaces should have been left. Okay. Need both of these. This one. Yeah, by the sounds of it, I'm going and seeing Deadpool and Wolverine again tomorrow, and then I have a crap ton of work to do. Okay. This one. I have a bunch of computers to finish repairs on, and diagnostics on, and also videos to edit. Because I need to get Dax his computers, and I need to see if I can't get a couple other computers done so I don't have to worry about them, since I am going to be out of town. Oh, this is... I need 8 out of 10. Andy, you don't want to go outside. Got a cat hair in my mouth. I have no... TikTok has a weird glitch right now. The echo that you're hearing is a glitch. You'll need to exit out of the stream and then hop back in to get rid of it. I was about to say I don't know why you would be hearing an echo, but then I remembered I heard about the glitch from another TikTok live streamer. I had the same issue. Oh yeah, I definitely want to have it done before then, because that's right before I am heading out of town for an event, so I want to have everything in my shop done before then. Also need to pester some people to find out if they're going to one of the events I might be going to. Oh, there's a 1x1 flat piece right there. Okay. When did that get put there? And I missed. Oh, when that got built. Okay. Hi. You want scritchies? I can give scritchies. Oh, you want scritchies. And then the two long black pieces on the back. This is so intense. Yeah, literally I want to have everything done in my shop before I go out of town. Even though I'm only going to be going out of town for 3 days, I don't want to have any of that stuff going on. I also have to get all of my sponsored content done before I go out of town. Which some of the footage for one of them just got sent over today. And then I also need to offload all the footage from my devices, so when I go out of town, I don't have to worry about running out of space when I'm filming. Team Group? Isn't Team Group like that super cheap company that Storage Reviews talked about and was just like dragging on for a while? Or is Team Group a different one? Because I know I've run into Team Group before. And honestly, they're cheap, quick storage, like, don't put anything on there that you aren't, like, don't put anything on those drives that you wouldn't be okay with losing. Okay. That on there like that. Oh, I missed an entire step. Yeah, I feel like Team Group is one where the drives, like, I have never had an actual issue with them, but I've heard that they're not great for, like, critical storage in any way. Like, game storage, I have seen them used a lot for, like, storing the games that you're playing currently. Critical data, definitely not. Yes. I also need to wipe your external drive so you can pick that up if you need it. That data recovery was honestly really easy. It was just a nightmare getting the files from a Windows formatted drive to Mac journal drive. When you start working with like 5 terabytes, nothing works properly. I shouldn't need space on my trip because I'm going to have multiple laptops with me and cloud storage. It's mainly I'm just going to need space on these things. That's where I'm worried about space. Hey, what you doing over here? What you doing over here? You want snuggle time? You want snuggle and rub time? You're just like, can I get some attention?
Yeah? You just want to lay there and get rubs? Yeah. Are you my good sushi? Are you my sweet little sushi? Yeah. You're such a sweetie pie. I have a cat. If you guys couldn't tell by the adorable noises I was making by petting my cat. Yeah. You're my little snuggler. Andy loves affection but does not like snuggles. Sushi loves the snuggles. That goes right there. Oh my gosh, I just saw what I'm building next and... Ah! That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. I'm making the I/O ports. Look at that. I need to put a light. Oh, I have lights right there. Let me turn on the lights so you guys get a little bit better lighting. And if I need to add more, I have other lights I can pull out and put. Oh yeah, that makes me look way less evil, and you guys can actually see the colors on there. I also need to put this block on there. The I/O, it's so adorable. Yeah, I have arranged it so I have a place that I can stay where I should have decent access to like my home network. So like I'll have a computer there, like a laptop set up there that can transfer everything home if need be, and then I'm actually talking with the person I'm staying with tomorrow to arrange everything, ask them any questions I can think of, and thank them profusely for letting me stay up there. I mean, not up there. Random undisclosed location that has no direction. Oh my gosh, it has the audio ports. I was trying to figure out what these different color round ones... It's the audio ports. Then we have screws. Honestly, I could try to make the screws perfectly straight, but I don't want them to be perfectly straight, to be honest. Oh, okay, it actually shows you putting that on there. Okay. Am I related to the bearded IT dad? There's a bearded IT dad? I found out there's someone out there who has, like, bearded IT something, and I found out it was because they really wanted to be the bearded IT guy, but I had already taken that name and made content. Guys, look! Look! It's the back of a computer! It looks so good! Like, I am so pleased with this. If you guys couldn't tell, this building block set has made me so happy. There's a transparent piece on the back so you can see inside of the computer. I'm making that. That is what I am currently making. And I'm going to be making videos about it, and if you're on TikTok, if you end up wanting to buy it, this set is about $100. But if you end up wanting to buy it, please buy it through my TikTok shop affiliate stuff, so that way I get a nice kickback. Like, I would love to get a kickback, and also it helps immensely because I would love to show off more sets that this company has made. And if you guys buy it through like links that I have, it means they can see that it is worthwhile to send me sets and let me see stuff. I'm building the fan. There's so much excitement in me making this. That goes on there. Okay, I have that part on, that part on. This part goes across here. Then this, I'm going to put the screw bits on before I put the fan part on. Oh, that screw like looks perfect on there. The fan plates right there. Look at that fan. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide. I'm almost done with bag 1. Well, the set of bags for 1. Andy, it is raining outside. You do not actually want to go outside. There we go. One little leftover piece. Because it is a tiny little piece and it can get lost easily. There is the back of the computer. Now I am on to there are 9 bag sets. This is number 2. So the tiniest parts stay over there for now. There we go. Isn't this like called knurling or something like that? Where you organize your pieces before you start building a step? There's those pieces. Oh, there's two different types. Oh my gosh. There's big ones. Oh, and there's skinny ones. Oh no. There's 4 different types. That got very confusing and very concerning very quickly. One of the problems I have with this process of like organizing your pieces is if you do it like too well, you can't easily see that like these are 2 pieces. You put them together too well, you can't tell they're 2 pieces. Looks like a 4x4 plate at that point. I need to see if I can get the super glue off that edge of the desk. Wah. Grab that piece. Put it over there. Put that over there. That over there. There's those pieces. There's that one. Okay. That's smooth on top. That is decent. Nope. Organized like that. What state is my shop in? State of disrepair. What state are you looking for a shop in? A single right angle. Yeah, I am nowhere near New York City. Granted, I might be in New York City at some point soon. I see a power button already. Or not a power button, that's a hard... That's a power indicator and a hard drive light. Okay. So here is this whole wall, and then this goes on top of it, and it goes right there. Now I'm making the long piece for the back of this, so I need an 8 and a 6. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Nope. Shorter than that. That's a 10. Most companies have components built onto the motherboard of laptops now. It's not because it's a Dell. It's because that's how most companies have been doing it lately. Dell is actually the company that I would recommend getting a laptop from, but I don't recommend getting consumer grade. I recommend getting business grade if you are going to get a computer. Oh, it is the 8 and the 10, not the 6. It is this. I was reading the wrong numbers. Yeah, I love some of the Dell computers that I've had, and they have lasted like over a decade. Sadly, if you want a computer that lasts the longest, you're going to have to go with like Lenovo or Mac, honestly. Oh, and TikTok is asking me to prove that I'm actually still here. This is one of the reasons I'm going over to things like YouTube, if anyone was wondering. TikTok has added so much stuff because of the issues with TikTok that it's just not a happy system. Honestly, I have not seen... Yeah, the puzzle piece thing is so annoying. And the worst part about that puzzle piece thing on TikTok is it's not gonna stop the spam accounts that they're trying to stop. Because the spam accounts that they're trying to stop use a desktop to stream. Yeah, like, honestly, look at Dell business grade equipment, because that's usually where you'll see the better quality. Consumer grade stuff is always not as good just because it has to be cheap. Like, people don't want to spend a ton of money on a laptop, and so the consumer grade stuff has to be built to what people will pay oftentimes. It's why, like, one of the best examples of it, the Amazon Fire tablets, zero repairability, because they are built so quick and cheaply that there's no ability to repair it. It doesn't really, like, there might be parts of the design that are anti-repair, but a lot of it has to do with the cheap cost to the consumer. That looks like 5 space? Yeah, like that. And then like that. And that on top. Okay. Oh, I need to put another one of these on there. Like that. That right there, and that right there. Is that correct? And then, oh my gosh, that is a very long piece going this entire direction. Oh yeah, like the Fire tablets and like super cheap tablets like that are super great, especially for parents who are just trying to find something cheap to have their kids use, and like the parental features, things like that really help out. But in the end, the biggest issue is that device is gonna end up in a landfill. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's not built to last. Oh, that is longer than I need. I need a brick measuring tape. And this. Yeah, also like older people who need an easy to use device. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that there is a place for those type of devices, but at the same time, I can't stand those devices because it's just causing more and more of a disposable environment. And there's going to be a point when that's just going to be causing issues for us. Like, it might not be in my lifetime, but there's a point when that is not sustainable. Okay. There's those. I need a piece on top of this. And it says to put a 1 by 1 right here. It is raining. I know you want to go out, but it is raining. Have you been cooped up inside all day? And now you've decided you want to go outside? Yeah. Okay, I'll let you out. Give me a second. Two-in-one Chromebooks are a good solution, but also they have the same issue where they're disposable tech. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's raining out there. She's like hiding outside of the window, just on the other side of the window. No, you are not going outside. She's like, I am not allowed outside. I give up on life. Huh. No, get away. Okay, we're gonna put this up. Give myself some fresh air. Yeah, Surface Books are pretty good, and their repairability is decent. It's just they are expensive. I have the I have the music from the new Deadpool movie stuck in my head so bad. I mean, heck, my main tablet which is in here because I didn't pull it out after hanging out with a friend the other night. This is my Surface tablet. I love that thing. That was my daily driver, main daily driver. I have so many. Up until I got my MacBook. Up and running. And then my MacBook became my daily driver. Yeah, if you try to escape, you can't. There's a thing there. Your dad has outsmarted you. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the iPhone that is weird and I'm not the biggest fan of. But there's so many other things on the iPhone that are so much simpler, and I'm like, okay, I understand the appeal, because like the stuff that I need is not as easy on the iPhone. But the stuff like the basic user would usually need, dead simple on the iPhone. Like, no doubt. Like, it just does it. And I'm just like, yeah, this is why people talk about the iPhone and rave about the iPhone. I still will criticize Apple fanboys, because Apple fanboys are usually the ones that are just like, it will do everything you need and you should just use an iPhone for everything. I'm like, nope, can't do that. Not something that's possible. Yeah, the Apple ecosystem, like, because I have a MacBook, I have two MacBooks. I have an M1 MacBook and I have a 15-inch MacBook from right before they started doing their own chips. And the way they all work together, like the iPhone and the MacBooks, is beyond what Windows has ever been able to do. Like, on my MacBook, if I set up my other MacBook right here, I can take my finger and drag it across the trackpad over to the other MacBook. Because they're both on the same Wi-Fi logged in as me. It knows, and so it will start controlling the other MacBook for me. I can turn off that feature if I want to, but it is so nice. And it just is fluid, and it just works, and it's just perfect. And I'm like, I get it. But I will still always criticize fanboys, no matter what. Even if they're Android fanboys or Linux fanboys. That's the one that I've been dealing with lately. I love the ones to this day telling me that I should try a different Linux distro, even though the videos I did were because people told me to use that Linux distro. Like, I'm just like, guys, this video was in response to people who told me to use the one that I'm using, and it's having issues. Like I knew it would. I love Linux, but it is not there. Like, it is not what a consumer needs. And one of the most annoying things is, in the work I do, if we can't do Windows on a computer, we will put Chrome OS. And so many Linux fanboys are just like, well, that's just Linux. And I'm just like, yeah, it's built on the same thing, but it is built in a different way where the stuff you brag about Linux having is not available. So it's not what you're bragging about. Let's see. Okay. And like, I use Linux on a weekly basis at this point. I don't use it on a daily basis. Because tools are just more available for Windows and Mac. And the main stuff I do in Linux is my server stuff. And most of the time, it's not even the Linux that people would think of with Linux. It's reskinned with like the specific stuff that I need for my jobs. It's just, Linux fanboys will always get to me and will always be annoying. Oh, is this this and this? Ah, I figured it out. It would help if I actually looked at what pieces it's showing I will need for something, because that would tell me super quick and easily, like... Sitting here trying to figure out, what is this cryptic way it's having me do this? I'm building the buttons for a computer. I'm so happy. Oh. Have a great night as well. Thank you for stopping in while I was building this out and having some fun. Hope you guys enjoy the video when I post a video about this, because this is like the best thing ever. Okay, super long one. And that is all those steps completed. Now I get to build the other side. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna go insane building this. Like, this is... I'm loving every second of this, but this is so many parts. This is such a big kit. Guessing that's a spare part, because I don't see any spot that that would have gone. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys ready to see this? That is the front of a computer. Like, that is the front of an old computer right there. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't, like... You instantly recognize it for what it is. Wait for my cat to come back and be like, I don't want to be outside anymore. I just looked at what I'm building. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Maybe you guys can tell by the color of all those bricks I just dropped right there. Let's get the big ones out of the way. I'm not going to do as much organizing of this one as I have been. I'm just going to separate some of the stuff into different areas. Because, like, at this point, I just want to have this built. Oh my gosh. The chips and the names on the chips. Ah! Okay, it's fantasy. That's the name of the company. Because it's fantasy, but fantasy. Oh, there's little ones! That was such not a straight sound that came out of my mouth. For anyone that accuses me of being straight, just watch when I get excited about something. Okay, I need this. This. There we go. How's it going, Rocky? That was not the right part for it there. Right? Oh, I see what part goes there. Okay. That looked very... It's all green on green, so it's very hard to distinguish lines at times with this section. But I get why it's all green on green. It's a circuit board. They're going for a very specific look on this one. No, this is bigger than what I need. Uh-oh. Did I put the wrong... I did. Like I said, it's very hard to distinguish lines. Okay. Let's put that on there. There's the green. Circly bit for red here. That right there. That right there like that. And there is... Have I lost a block? Is that a... Oh! Pff. No, I haven't. I'm just... 1, 2, 3, 4... Nope. I need one that is longer than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this. Oh, no, it is actually this. It's this like this. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, now we're on to things that are not just green going on more green. To confuse my poor brain. I think I should buy building block sets that are just like solidly one color throughout the whole thing and just torture people with that. Like, that seems like torture. All of it being like a dark color. And you can't do black because most of these instruction manuals will actually realize that black is hard to see. And so, like, the outline, instead of being black, cell shading around it, they will do white. So, to torture someone, you would have to go with, like, the dark gray or dark green color, like I'm doing right now. Oh, my back is going to hate me. Just telling you right now. Okay, that's dark gray. Oh, and yep, light gray. Like I thought. I get to make one of the chips! Also, just the random, like, metal pieces that they're using that look so perfect for what you're doing. Okay, it's using these light gray. And then is this, yes, this is metal. Yay! Metal looking pieces. I'm so happy with this set. I am beyond ecstatic with this set. Just in case anyone was wondering or in doubt of how excited about this set I am over the moon. There's a chip. There's a microchip for this computer. Oh, no way. It even lines up with that stuff to make it look like... There is a circuit board. There is the start of a circuit board for you guys. Okay. Another chip being built. It goes right there. And then the little ones. The little ones go on here too. The fact that... Oh my gosh, I just now noticed capacitors. The fact that the little ones have, like, the name of the company and then, like, little, like, fake writing underneath it to make it look like it has a lot of information. It's just... Mwah, chef's kiss. Like... Okay, are there different... Okay, all the capacitor tops are the same, but some of the bases are different. So we have, like, normal black capacitors, and then we have, like, metal-looking capacitors. This set is the best thing ever. If you guys don't realize what I'm building, it's right there. Like, this... And if they If I had thought about having them approve it before I went live, it would have been nice, but I did not. I made a mistake in not doing that. Making sure I'm not missing any major notifications. Let me see if they approved it yet. Nope, they did not. If they had approved it already, I would have posted the thing on the live so you guys could just grab it right now if you want and if you have the money for it. I know it is a pricier one, but if you're a computer person and you like building block sets, this is the one for you. Probably hear me bumping the 15 other bags I have to go through for this. I did not take my allergy meds this morning and my fingers are itchy because I pet my cat that I'm allergic to. Yay me! And she's gonna want cuddles tonight. Honestly, that doesn't really affect me, but it's just petting her that will get to me. So many details. In this. Hello, you heard that I was itchy because I pet you, and you decided to come over and go, okay, now give me more pets. That was the thought process in your brain, wasn't it? I love how cats will love a person who is allergic to them so quickly and so easily. Because I have so many friends who are allergic to cats. And they'll be like, I met a cat today. It was the most loving cat ever, and the owner said that cat hates all humans. They have no clue why the cat likes me. It's it's because you're allergic and they can sense it. Oh my gosh, the chip. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This build just got so much better. Here's the CPU for the computer. Let me install the CPU on the motherboard. The CPU is removable, and then you can put it back on the board. And then it has a heatsink on top of it, made with metal-looking parts, like they're shiny. And it's spiky, so it's like a heatsink cooler. Whoever made this set, like whoever was the designer, has built computers. There's no doubt in my mind. Whoever built this set built computers. And I'm willing to bet quite a few. Like, they built a lot of computers. They were a computer-obsessed person since childhood. Because I have their other computer set, their gaming desktop one that has been unavailable for a long while, and I keep checking to find out when it's going to be available again so I can show you guys and show off all of the coolness about it. But like this one is to the 10th degree. Because that is the locking bracket for the heatsink holder. You know the bar on old heatsinks for computers, where it was a locking bar that came down across the heatsink? It has that. That just... This set did not have to go this hard. But someone who designed it went, yes, it does. It has to go that hard. And this is 100% PCI slots, or there was a different name for them back before PCI, and I cannot remember what it is called. But expansion card slots. That is what I am making right now. I am making expansion card slot holders. And is that an expansion card that's going to go into the expansion card slot? No. No, stop. You don't have... And it's a different color circuit board because usually they were different. No. And even the connector is a large metal rail that would go into the slot. This doesn't have to go this hard. No, stop it. This video will also be up on YouTube, like, permanently. This is just gonna be up on my channel so people can watch it later and, like, go, oh my gosh, he's so weird. And they're even, like, using the, like, normal hinge mechanisms in building blocks. Like, they're using half of it to represent things on a circuit board. Nope, that's not the part that I want. I want this one. Oh, are these also chips? These are also chips, and they have megahertz on them. I'm building a sound card. Is this a Sound Blaster card? Did they base this? Did they base this off of a Sound Blaster card, or is this going to be like a VGA card? Like, as I'm building some of this stuff, I'm just like, this is too intense for this type of build. Like, okay, I'm gonna put the capacitors at like random angles because I kind of like thought of them not all being perfectly installed. And also, like, you get capacitors where they're not all facing the right way, the same way, because that's not how the circuit works. I didn't even realize how many different types of chips they have in this build. Like, this is impressive. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of chips. Like, with distinct text on them. This is a video card! TVGA. Oh! I am missing pieces for this. I did not put the pieces on the bottom of here. That makes more sense. That actually fits on the board. This set. Ready, guys? I'm gonna install the video card. See if I can get it to slot in. Ta-da! And then this goes into the case. Make sure that's straight up and down. And then we add little locks to hold it in place in there. Oh no, come back. Oh, I just realized I also, like, there's a monitor with this. I'm like looking in the case and I'm like, oh yeah, guys, look, I'm almost done. Like, look, I'm nearly done, right? There's an entire monitor. I'm gonna get this part done, then I'm gonna build the monitor off stream while watching something so I can entertain myself, because, like, I also need to eat. I looked at the front here and it told me what each of the bags were. Okay. 2 more sets and I am done with the desk part. Just realized what's in this bag and I'm just like, oh, I'm so happy I get to make a CD. The CD is transparent and I think it has writing on it. Okay, this... We're gonna speed run this one. See how fast I can do it. This is a building block computer. This thing is my... This is my favorite set of all time. I've made a few different sets by this company. And the most recent one that I did is Freddy Fazbear and Friends. It has Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, and Golden Freddy. Or not Golden Freddy, Golden Bonnie. It has Purple Guy. And then this thing, so as you can see behind me from the box, it is a full massive set. Like, this is just the base that you can see right there. There's a monitor that goes on top of it. It's gonna be as big as my head when this is all said and done. I'm not gonna be able to build all of it on stream because my phone's dying currently, and I don't have a way to easily plug it in while also doing, like, the audio you guys are listening to. So I'm going to try to get the base done, and then off video I'm gonna build the rest of it and then do videos about it, because good gosh, this is the best set ever. I've seen, like, pictures of this set online because it's been on sale on AliExpress, and I use a lot of AliExpress stuff. And then it went on sale on TikTok, and I'm just like, I I would love to do that set. And they reached out to me for a different set. And we're just like, hey, would you like to do this one? And I had my manager message back saying, yeah, he'd love to do that one. But there's one he really wants me to ask you guys about. Can he possibly do this one? And so initially they sent me out a different one that is a desktop gaming computer that I need to do videos about, but it's been out of stock, so they're having me hold off. And then they finally sent me this one, and I'm like, yes, my dreams have come true. Oh my gosh, am I building the power supply right now? Also, I love the fact that I saw Deadpool today, and I'm going to go see it again tomorrow. Kind of glad I didn't see it in 3D, because I don't think that would have been worth it. Which, by the way, let me make sure I don't lose this thing. So, when I went and saw Deadpool today, I was going to see it in 3D, but apparently the 3D wasn't working, and I walked into the movie theater like 5 minutes late, so I didn't realize that the 3D wasn't working. And it's like, why are there no 3D glasses next to the theater right here? That's weird. Oh, I missed putting these on the bottom, and that would have been tragic. That would have made it so the power supply was not easily removable, like it is supposed to be. It has a fan! Yeah, the reason I got the gaming computer set is so I could do like videos showing like what different components are in a computer because of how accurate that set is. But they haven't had that set in stock, so I'm not allowed to fully show it yet. Which makes life fun. I'm surprised Andy has not come back to the window yet. It must not be raining anymore because she has gone off to have adventures. Wait, has news come out about Chief that I haven't heard about? Because I don't do anything with Chief. Like, I haven't for a long while because, like, he was always the center of a lot of drama. Is there something I haven't heard about? And if you want, you can send me links so I can see info. Oh, I don't need that part. Because that part is already on here. Okay. Oh, that'll be a fun thing to look up later. Okay, how do I make this part? Okay. Now, yes, the eject button. Oh, ha ha ha. Just realized I'm making a floppy drive right now. I am so happy I'm making a floppy drive right now. Yeah, I stay away from Chief. Like, he can do his thing, I'll do mine. It was just a lot. And, like, the main thing is, when he started his profile, he was not a tech content creator. He was, like, an adult content creator about, like, bedroom type stuff. And I'm just like, that's just weird for a platform where you can't do age restriction. Like, at the time, I didn't think it was that weird, and then someone pointed it out to me who does adult education stuff, and it's like, oh, yeah, that... Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I've had a lot of friends who are into that mental kink, but, like, it's not one that I talk about because it's their thing as long as they're not hurting someone or doing it in the horrific way that it can go, where you're involving non-adults. Oh, that's a sticker. Okay. I'm just like, wait, where are these pieces that are supposed to have this writing on them? Yeah, that... The moment anything involves minors, that's not consent. You can't... There's no consent there. Is it a shiny one or a non-shiny one? Okay, it's a non-shiny one. Like, I get criticized, specifically on Facebook, I get criticized because I wear stuff that has Stitch on it, because I grew up with Stitch, and he's a very influential character. And so, specifically on one of my Facebook videos, or one of my videos that went up on Facebook, I got a lot of people accusing me of that, and I'm like, no, I grew up with Stitch, and, like, he's an awesome character and very ADHD. He fits my personality really well. It's a floppy disk. And the eject button works. Oh my gosh. I get to put it in the computer. Dax, this is not the save icon. This is a floppy disk. I mean, I have the Mac 2. Is it the Mac 2? It's the Mac that like had the screen built into the desktop and everything like that. I have that one as a little building kit. That was one that I bought off of Temu when I was trying to figure out like if Temu was legitimate, and so I spent like $100 to see if I would actually get the stuff from Temu. Because I heard a lot of reports that if you ordered from Temu, most likely you would not get stuff. So I'm just like, I want to run a test because I keep getting emailed by them to do brand deals and things like that. And I got that, and I think I got Johnny 5 and Walkman. Like, all building kits. And, like, the Walkman style one is like the Walkman from Guardians of the Galaxy. I was born at the very end of the 80s. So a lot of this stuff is stuff I grew up with because, like, my older siblings were born before me, so they had a lot of this stuff, and I got the hand-me-downs, and I also got, like, the cool tech that was always laying around in the house, and it's like, yeah, this is awesome. My first computer was an IBM running DOS. And I loved that thing. I loved the dot matrix printing. All of that was so cool. I wish I still had that computer, but when we moved, that computer got tossed, sadly. I am actually in the process of repairing a Texas Instruments computer and a Macintosh 2. Both of them are long-term projects that I'm working on. And I am very excited to get those functional and also upgrade hardware to the point where it's using a lot of like newer hardware to emulate older hardware, like hard drives, things like that, like video output. Oh, I just realized something on this. There's something on the front of this CD drive that is very old school that you didn't usually find on CD drives after a certain point. So, on the front of a CD drive on a computer, what do you normally expect to find? No, it only has one button, and it's the eject button. But there's something else on the front of this one that CD drives used to have. See if people can guess it before I show it. Volume and headphone. There's the volume knob, and there's the headphone jack. volume knob, headphone jack. Oh my gosh. The amount of just little details in this set. I hope when I show it off, people buy it, because that would be nice for people to get this and like be able to play with it and have fun. Because this is such like a nostalgia trip. Oh, it even has that, so the jack button can't come out too far. Okay. Oh, I have DRAM laying around. Isn't DRAM also the one where you had, like, a blank insert if you didn't fill all of the slots? I think that one is DRAM. Because I have the blank inserts as well. Hey, DT Bro! Look at what I'm building. Look at it on the box. Oh yeah, I need to check my phone. See if someone has messaged me back. Okay. So I need 2, 3. Have a good night, Dax. Thank you for popping in and hanging out. Here's this one. And now I get to make the CD. Look at the CD. It's a clear disc. And on one of these pieces, it says compact disc. And then it goes to the disc tray. The disc tray goes into the drive. Then we have... Okay, I have that layer built up. I need to build the surrounding. And then we have the top of the CD drive. I'm so happy with this set. You guys don't even understand how excited I am. I'm going to be up late finishing this set, but this is the second to last bag set that I am doing on the live stream. Ready for this? The drive comes out. Like, it fully comes out, which is not natural for CD drive, but still. And now we turn this around. Okay. These are the final 4 bags for the live stream. We have our plates. We have our straights. Straights can be isolated from the rest of the rainbow. Oh, we have more plates. And then I think all of these are flats. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to watch after the live stream. I think I'm going to watch more Schitt's Creek. I started watching that show finally after so many people told me to watch it, especially after I came out as pan. They're just like, watch it. Go watch it now. Watch it. I was like, I don't get why you guys want me to watch it. And then I started watching it and I went, oh. Yeah, you right. Okay. Oh. So I need this one. Oh, this is also side panels. Okay. Let's get the flats up and out of the way for a second. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the TikTok live stream. It has been having way more issues. Over on Facebook, or not, YouTube, it's doing fantastic. Also, look at the set I'm building, dude. This is the best day ever. Also, thank you for the rose. Finger hearts. Also, hi YouTube. I keep saying Facebook because I used to stream on Facebook more, but hi YouTube. YouTube won my heart. They messaged me and they said, "We like you. Come here. Let us give you tools and affection that you don't get on TikTok." Like, I get affection on TikTok from fans and things like that, but I don't get any from the platform. Hey, more roses. Thank you so much. I've seen more and more people doing, like, the AI streams where they pretend to be an NPC. And, oh my gosh, how do they do that? That seems so exhausting. Like, that one seems even more difficult than the people who pretend to be, like, a statue. Also, Jacob, if you are still here, have you looked at the weekly recap email for the week? Ah, dang it. You might have left. If you happen to still be here, tell me if you looked at the weekly recap email. If not, I will message you and pester you to go look at it. because there might be an event that you should sign up for. This one? By 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one. With this, hey, I found it. Oh, it's going to have some overhang there. Okay. I'm just like looking at it like, that's not going to fit there. That's what she said. Nope. I need the shorter one. And then I need, no, looks like a really long one that goes almost all the way, yep. And then a 3. And now line that up like that. Ha ha ha! That side is done. Get it on there decently. As I like accidentally pull the side itself off. Instead of the side panel. Which this was a thing with the Xbox 360. I was just listening to a podcast of them talking about the 360. How you could like remove the front panel and like add different front panels to it and things like that. It's like, I love that stuff. This reminds me of that. Oh man, we're doing a big one. Okay. Now flip this around. And we are doing this one and this one. The longer one goes over here. Copy this one. What? These are the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, there's no way. Oh, was it this one that was supposed to go here? Okay, that's what is going on. Okay. World makes sense again. Figured it out. I know I saw it. Where did it go in all of these pieces? There it is. I'm starting to run into that same like blindness problem of only working with white, so it's really hard to see like what I'm doing. Oof. Yeah. Yep, iPhone battery's gonna die soon. It's at 20%. I should be able to get through the last of this before that battery dies. We're now racing against the clock. That down there. Okay, now. I'm guessing some of these spots are where it's not going to have flats on it, so it can have parts for the monitor to mount in. Yep, exactly what I thought. I am building a computer. It's a Pantasly? Fantasy? I keep saying the name wrong. It's a Fantasy computer. Does it actually have, like... Let's see. I kind of wish it had, like, a name like a Fantasy 64 or something like that. If it was called, like, a Fantasy 64, that'd be awesome. But, like, even the chips, like, inside the desktop have words on them as if they're, like, normal computer chips and everything like that. This set is phenomenal. Hi, baby! You coming over to say hi? You're just like, can I get on your lap now? Are you done? Please? Lap time! We're gonna get plenty of cuddles. Okay, now... Like, they did not have to go as hard as they did on the design of this thing, but they went so hard and they did so well. Oh, I forgot to put the locks in here. It's also super rock solid. Like, they built this thing like a brick, which computers back then were very much like bricks. Like, okay, I need an 8, a 10, and a 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. Okay. And then that's going to be a 10, and that's going to be an 8. That one right there. That one right there. And then that one right there. That is the top of the case, and it also has the side of the case at the same time. So I need to start building up the side. It's going to have one of these 3 long, and then 2 8 long. And that's... Oh, it hangs off the bottom. Okay. Sorry I'm getting quiet. I am starting to reach the end of like my energy for a live stream. I don't know how long. Oh, I can see how long I've been going. I've been going for 2 hours. I have been going for 2 hours and 24 minutes. So yeah. Over on YouTube, it gives me a nice little heads up of how long I've been going. And with this, I don't think it's supposed to be that high. Okay. That. Oh my gosh, the actual like side of the computer case comes off like a computer case would. That's a computer. It has a floppy drive, and the floppy comes out. It has a CD drive, and the CD drive, well, the whole drive comes out, so it's easier to get the CD out. On the back of the case, we have the power supply fan right here behind the grill. Some actual like little fan back there. Then we have over here, we have the PCI cards, and we also have the video card right here behind this spot. And we have plugs for audio and video and keyboard and mouse. And then inside of it, we have the actual boards and things like that. This thing is also a brick, like, this is solid. And then next up, I'm going to be building out the monitor that goes on top of it, and the keyboard and mouse that goes with it, because it has a mouse pad. Like, this is an actual mouse pad. It's just tiny. So I am going to finish building this while I watch something. And then I'm going to go to bed, but like, I am so excited for this. this is gonna live on my shelf that you guys can see behind me, and I'm gonna pull it off to show you guys like different things about computers and anything like that. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for the past 2 hours, 2.5 hours almost. This set, like, it's amazing. I love building block sets. Like, I especially love Lego sets. I have one up there, it's an Indiana Jones set, then I have one over there that is the Back to the Future one, and then you can see up on my wall I have the space sets that are the actual artwork. And then there's other companies, like there's finally decent companies that make sets like this that are just brilliant. Like, this set is amazing. Like, let me put the video card, because I think it's supposed to, yeah, that's right there. So in here we have like all the components, and they're removable. This is beyond cool. I also actually really like that this comes off easily like that. So like if I'm showing stuff inside the case, I don't have to worry about like propping this up at this like weird angle. I could just go, okay, we're just gonna set that over there flat. Like little things like that, because they could have done, this company does have the right angle like things to give it a full brace on the back there, but I'm willing to bet part of it was them going, yeah, if you take that off and you want to set it off to the side, you kind of want it to lay flat. That is awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will see you guys later. I want to do more live streams like this. This was just a very spur of the moment one. I was going to set up another camera to do another angle, but I just wanted to get going. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will see you guys later. Bye, everybody.